Hello, my fellow Opinion Villagers. Today is January 20th, 2016, and it's Camcorder Day, Penguin Awareness Day, Inauguration Day, National Disc Jockey Day, and Rid the World of Fad Diets and Gimmicks Day. And now on to your questions. First up, Great Pirate Solomon asks, intimate question for Puppet Jason. Didn't you just describe yourself and your fellow nerds in your rant about hipsters? Aren't we always giving our opinions on things like which Star Trek captain is best? Obviously Picard. And isn't your facial hair configuration, well, rather hipsterish? Just because I have a curly mustache does not mean that I'm a hipster, and just because I like shaving my head bald needlessly does not mean that I'm a hipster, and just because I spend at least $20 on high-end coffee so that I can drink it in the morning in plain view of other people who can see me drinking the coffee and then ask me what kind of coffee I'm drinking, and then I can say, well, it's imported and it's passed through the digestive system of a yak. It's really expensive, but I'm addicted to the stuff, so what can you do? What can you do? Does not make me a hipster! Doesn't make me a hipster! I'm not! Microblogganism asks, intimate question for Vermont. How do you know that? I just do. Radical Bacon asks, intimate question for Puppet Jason. Perhaps the meaty one, instead of giving you straight answers, is really giving you gay answers. I mean, maybe he wants to watch you go fuck yourself. I've known Meet Jason for long enough to know that if he wants me to go fuck myself, he will tell me to go fuck myself. And if he wants to watch me fuck myself, then he would probably just say, hey, I want to watch you fuck yourself. And hopefully that will never happen, because then this show will be over. Leo Yaksik asks, intimate question for Puppet Jason, or whoever so finds this question most intriguing. Is it okay for me to use you guys as an inspiration for some characters in my story? Before you answer yes, it does include you having superpowers, but no, it's unlikely going to be written in a journal or a book anytime soon. So don't worry about copyrights. I just like to entertain myself with different stories in my head that I watch as shows before I go to bed. P.S. In all likelihood, you get the power of defossilization. It's more awesome than it sounds, I swear. Dude, you don't have to get our permission to use this in a story that you read to yourself at bedtime. I mean, I'm not put out by it, and I don't think you're infringing on any copyright laws so long as it's just between you and your pillow. So write whatever you want. And, yeah, I don't know what defossilization powers are, but I'm gonna trust you and think that they're pretty cool. You have to understand, I am really, really, really happy that the story you're writing is about us having superpowers and not us fucking each other. Blackie Comics asks, intimate question for AJ. This probably isn't your thing, but do you believe the conspiracy theory that Jar Jar Binks is the main villain in the Star Wars sequel trilogy? Don't you fools realize that Jar Jar Binks can't be the main villain? He's been put there to distract you! The actual main villain of the Star Wars prequels is George Lucas, and he put Jar Jar in there just so that everyone could concentrate their hatred on him! Last I heard, Jar Jar is in hiding because so many people want to kill him. I feel a little bad for him because he got used so badly by that billionaire George Lucas. Seth Corey asks, intimate question for AJ. Is it true that Jimi Hendrix never died and instead went on to pursue a career in politics as Barack Obama? I've seen the pictures from when Obama was young. They look very similar. What do you think, AJ? Anybody who knows anything knows that Jimi Hendrix is not Barack Obama. For one thing, they're way too different in ages. And for another thing, Barack Obama can't play the guitar. I know. I have the secret videotapes of him trying to learn and breaking down crying in the Oval Office when he couldn't. It's why he tries so hard at everything else. Because he can't be a musician. I mean, heck, Bill Clinton knew how to play the saxophone, but Barack Obama can't even rap, really. He could sing pretty good, but not good enough to carry on a career. So we should all count our lucky stars that Barack Obama really doesn't have any musical talent. Because then he wouldn't be president. I mean, I know some people don't want him to be president, so I mean, I guess it's bad for you. Hey, maybe you could go back in time and teach him to learn an instrument and then he won't be a president. Oh, wait a minute, we have a stolen time machine. Never mind. Zelina Davis asks, intimate question for Raul J. Raul. Was Noam Chomsky right about the manufacturing consent? Seriously, as a puppet, is the accusation that the mainstream media is little more than a sock puppet for the 1% valid? If so, what kind of world are you and Fundy leaving for Lupito? I'll tell you what kind of world we're leaving for Lupito. The kind where he lives in a mansion and he watches everyone else starve out on the streets after the collapse of the economy. Yes, sir. Me, Fundy, and Lupito plan on being 1%ers. And we better hurry up with that, because I can hear a clock ticking every time I watch the evening news. Kevin Tisano asks, intimate question for anyone, everyone. How are you holding up since David Bowie passed away? I mean, first Macho Man and now Ziggy Stardust? I don't know how much more I can take.
Well, the mood here is pretty much like everywhere else. I mean, everybody's gonna be real sad for about a week, and then we'll all forget about it. Until like there's a birthday or something coming up. Or unless some YouTube celebrity decides, hey, I'm gonna make a big video in which I say nasty things about David Bowie, or, Macho Man, or let's say, what's the guy? Snape died. Yeah, that's Severus Snape. They're gonna make a bad video so they can get lots of views, and then all those people are gonna be, hey, like, hey, don't you make a bad video about that guy because I love him. And he's gonna be like, I don't care, this is my opinion, and I just said it anyway so I could get views and stuff. So, yeah. We're all pretty bummed. How you doing?
Okay, that's it. Remember, if you have a question you want to ask Intimate Questions, leave it down below in the comment section. Until next time, my Hong Kong Cavaliers, this has been Jason with a D.
Oh, hey, you bunch of jokes. It's me, Vermont, here to tell you to go sub to somebody. And this time I'm telling you to go sub to this channel, Jason Dubin. He makes a lot of really funny videos and stuff, and he's been a long-time friend of the channel. So we're telling you to go to his channel and watch his stuff and subscribe and show him a little Opinion-Ville love. So go do it. I'll wait here. I know, eventually this is all gonna go black, but I'll be right here waiting when you come back and say, hey Vermont, thanks for telling me to go sub to that awesome channel over there. It was really great. I love taking your advice. Oh yeah, and oh, Vermont, here's all the contents of my wallet. Take that. Also, here's a whole bag of Doritos chips. And inside the bag of Doritos chips, aside from the delicious Doritos, there's also like diamonds and emeralds and stuff. Here, take that, Vermont. Hey, this is a pretty good fantasy conversation. Okay, all you guys go away so I can finish it up. Oh, by the way, Vermont, you're looking really sexy. Oh, well, thank you.